Hey, good morning, YouTube. I'm so excited to be here today. We've got a really interesting project. We are topping a beautiful Doug fir. Look at that Doug fir over there. But what? Topping trees is illegal, specifically here in this county. This is King County, Washington.
Hi, I'm Brian Kazem. I'm a project manager for Forma Construction. And what we're doing today is creating an osprey nest.
Dude, look at these guys. So they're going to be using this lift to get over to the project. The lift isn't for us. We got to get up there on our own. So yeah, getting back to King County, really interesting. We don't want to top trees. Topping trees is bad. It's been shown to increase structural weakness, cause an area for decay to develop. And honestly, if left unmanaged, topping can be the end of a really healthy tree. But what I know about nature is it's not black or white. Trees naturally top themselves all the time in the forest. And what's so cool about that is they create habitat. Habitat for animals to create their nests, to create perches where they can just do all their cool animal activities. And so today is about being an arborist and finding a good solution for a difficult problem. Okay, back in the truck, just trying to set everything up here. We are going to see if we can get the bucket back there to that tree. Pretty wet lately. I'm gonna just take this easy. Little two-wheel motion, bringing it around.
Hi, I'm Brian Kazem. I'm a project manager for Forma Construction. As you can see kind of behind me, we are here with our subcontractor, Seattle Tree Care, and our consultant, Osprey Solutions. And what we're doing today is creating an osprey nest. Osprey Solutions brings the base of the nest. We're topping the tree and putting the nest on top of it. You build it with the branches that we do cut and some other materials that were brought on site. And then after this nest is built, we're going over there to demo or take apart a nest that's on top of a baseball field light pole. So the light pole is getting compromised because the nest is so heavy. It's about 300 to 400 pound nests. Apparently in April they come back and he's gonna be like, where's my home? It's over here now. So
now, is this something that you guys do on a regular basis?
This is the first time I've done this. I mean, we're a construction company. You know, we're in public works. So this project is actually for King County. Yeah, I've never moved a bird nest or constructed one before, but it's the first time for everything, I guess. So yeah, so we're taking care of the park's needs and the osprey needs.
This is pretty exciting. We're here helping the birds out. We're topping trees. We're making habitat. It's all because this park has these beautiful light posts, and so you can see near the top of those, there's been all sorts of issues with ospreys making nests. They come from way down South America, Central America, they're on their way to nest right now. And so when they get here, the idea is they won't make a nest on one of these light posts, because they could actually get electrocuted, they could cause energy short, all sorts of issues there. What we're trying to do is make a really appealing nest site in this big Doug fir. And it's going to be really cool to follow along this spring to see if a nesting pair calls it their home. So thanks for watching. This should be a good one.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Operation Osprey. I actually did a little research on ospreys watching YouTube videos, and they're really cool birds.
Do you have some osprey fun facts for us?
Well, they're also, they're known as a river hawk or a sea hawk.
Really?
And what's really cool, they have 2 front talons and 2 back ones in a perfect grapple configuration.
Ah.
And that's why they're so freaking amazing at grappling fish.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like freaking lethal, lights out, man. They just freaking those fish aren't going anywhere. And so it was really funny because I was thinking, well, why are there a bunch of osprey nests here? We're up on top of a hill. Like, there's no river up here.
Yeah.
Well, I looked at the map, and there's freaking all these lakes up here, and they love lakes because it's flat. Like, picture the morning or evening, and the fish will just come up right near the surface, and it's just like boom, fast food.
Fast food.
It's breakfast or lunch and dinner, man. Just straight protein. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that'd be the life, wouldn't it? Can I get you anything else?
I'm all good, thanks. All right, let's top this tree. Oh yeah, we're getting good height.
It looks like he's just having his meeting with the crew down here, and then we'll get the show on the road, I guess.
What was your name?
Emerson.
Emerson. Caleb.
Nice to meet you.
Jim wants to go through the sequence.
Perfect.
Real quick,
So what we're going to do is, so he's going to make some cuts up in the tree. And this is where we're going to build the nest.
Okay.
In order to support the nest, we may need some horizontal members.
I understand. Okay.
And they're going to tie them into whatever existing tree branches are up there. So the order of transition will probably be those 6. Those are 8-footers. In the back of my truck, there's some other sticks that aren't as long. This one here is kind of nice because it'll help tie it in.
Okay, yeah.
It's got a 90-degree bend. So if I ask for a 90, that's what it is. If I ask for the 8-footers, that's what those are.
Okay, perfect.
We'll basically send up one at a time, and he'll tell us how it's going to work. After the horizontal brace support is tied in with wire, of which I haven't given Peter yet because he's up in the tree. This is another transport bucket if you need it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, and that's probably what we're going to use. When you rip that bag open, you'll put a half of it or a quarter of it or whatever in there, and then I'll instruct him from when I get up there.
It's a pretty big top. Okay, cool. So here I am. This is the natural place where the nest is going to be sitting. You can see it's a natural failure. Probably happened years ago, and it's decayed, and then it sent out these reiterating tops, and that's what we're going to decrease the height on. And then from here, the ospreys will be able to look out, catch that early morning sun, and then the sunset. Look at that, there's Seattle and Bellevue in the distance. So at this stage in the project, I'm going to be putting a face cut in the smaller top as well as the bigger one. We're going to send them off into this greenbelt area. So should be a good time. Thanks for watching. Chipper coming in hot. Emerson looking good over there. Bringing it in.
So let me get what we need, because we got so many interesting videographers here today. And I've done a lot with them, and if anything's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong when you got videographers. I guarantee it.
And then here's the biologist, raptor biologist coming in. And I don't need to tell you, Jim, but I am seeing a secondary nest location that lower, so whatever you prefer. My plan was to be making cuts here. Right here.
I thought it was like between the two branches.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice because it makes my job a little easier.
That's fine. What I look for is a perch. So sometimes I save a branch for a perch once everything else is gone.
Okay.
And that way, with the nest is here, then there's a perch. Like this one was saved. That one was saved. And so the plan was, you can hear me?
Yep, yeah, it's great.
And so the plan was a couple of things that we can talk about now. Sometimes these limbs will regrow. It's in their DNA.
Yep.
And even if you have a growth regulator, it doesn't always work. So when these fail is after 3 to 5 years, branches start to grow up again. So the first order of business is when you make a cut, try to make a cut such that the branch goes downwards, not upwards. Osprey don't like shit above their head. Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of now looking while we're up here, and I'm not in a hurry, you see. I want to get things right.
Yep, me too. And I'm going to save branches like that, I mean, just in case.
And if you're a sailor, you know you can cut a rope shorter, but you can't cut it longer. So we're going to look at our cuts before we make them.
And even leave something like that.
Yeah, we're going to see. So if we, what do we have here? If this is the crotch, and you can see what happened here with this tree, there was already a snap out during high winds.
Yep.
That's why you have that.
Yep, look at that.
So let's, yeah, be careful there. So if we were to make a horizontal foundation, you see the branch that's going out that way?
Yep.
Yeah, that is where one of the 8-footers might tie in. This branch is going to possibly do the same thing.
It is just, it's worth noting there's like this perfect triangle of these branches. You know, if for instance we cut down to here,
Yeah.
just as an option.
You know, the more height that we lose, then the tree is no longer dominant.
They don't like that, yeah.
And they want to be dominant. But I'm hearing what you're saying, and the whole reason for the high lift was for me to have this discussion, and we can kind of figure things out. So here, that branch and this branch, this right here,
Yep.
and that one are going to help when we cut this down to where your foot is.
Okay.
Yep, something along those lines. Now, once I get down and see what you're talking about down at the next side, I can see, what are we losing there? About 5 or 6 feet?
Yeah, 4 to 5.
Yeah.
But it has the benefit of a really nice cradle. And I would be shortening these so they endure the wind and they don't tear out.
Yeah, like I say, this was going to be a perch, but it's not critical. He has perches adjacent trees, so it's not critical. So I think go ahead and take out what you need to, and when you take out this one, it can be taken, instead of the initial cut, it can be taken right there.
Okay.
You know?
That, I like that.
Yeah, take that, and when you take that one there, we know just below your rope it can be taken.
And the way these are limb locked, this one's gonna go 2. So I'm gonna start there.
Do you want to follow this one towards the field and get it out of the way?
The way they're locked together, they're gonna go in the same direction.
Gotcha.
And it should go right through there, no problem.
If it let me see your, yeah, if we lose that branch, then it's I'm looking down below. Yeah, I think we probably go with your plan of down a little bit lower.
Okay.
It'll make things easier than a bunch of horsing around with 8-footers.
I like that. Yep.
Okay. We'll get out of your way.
Okay.
Go ahead and make the cuts,
and then there's a good chance we'll go lower. Yeah.
Yeah, there is. I'd still like to take a look.
I like that.
Yeah, you go ahead and do what you can.
long wedges, so I modified that one. Look at that. Okay, cool. Took the roof off. Looks like the branches all stayed intact, so that's good. One did get shorter.
Let's lower down. I'm going to take a look at the down below where your feet are. You can drop those sticks on. Let's go ahead and we're going to save this one.
Okay.
That's one of our main supports. So what we'll probably do is go ahead, as you say, to avoid a snap, we'll cut it there. And when we cut it, we'll cut it at an angle for a perch.
Oh, okay. So was that flat?
You can see how it's going. So the branch is like, yeah, so it's kind of, it'll be flat. That's correct.
Okay, Emerson, you're clear down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it further,
Yeah,
and then I'll fine tune it. Headache down there. And then I was gonna
go ahead and make a flat cut now. Nice one.
headache.
Now these branches down below, take that off.
All of them, skin them
Just take a couple.
like this one. This one. Okay, it's really great. So we got the tops out. This was the original nest location, but plans change. It's not unusual to be up in a tree, and so we found down by my boots an even better location. So this part of the project, we're going to actually lower it down to kind of this rotten area and then start to make the foundation for an osprey nest. Now, Jim, would it be possible for you to hand it off because we're even lower, the foundation? Okay, that's awesome. So Emerson, we're adjusting the plan, but you're going to put it in with Jim. Oh, and the wire.
Alrighty. Did you want the burrito there, Jim? Okay.
I'm looking forward to getting the foundation of the nest in, making sure it's really solid. We're going to be using wire to wrap it to these sturdy branches, and there's something called entrapment that we're really going to be looking out for, because we'd hate for a bird to get their powerful talons wedged or stuck in a way that would ultimately keep them from flying away. So we're going to be extra careful about that.
You got bare hands. These are cut.
Oh, they're sharp. Yep.
And they're sharp, and everything's on the bottom. That's how you can tell the top from the bottom.
Oh,
okay?
Brilliant.
So this is the top. Slow. Slow. Grab the ends there. That's what they're for.
Oh yeah. Okay, so maybe.
Now, Peter. See the ends? Make use of the ends by resting on the branches, the other two branches. Okay, so now, see the ends? Make use of the ends by resting on the branches, the other two branches. Okay, so now, see the ends? Make use of the ends by resting on the branches, the other two branches. Okay, so now, see the ends? Make use of the ends by resting on the branches, the other two branches. Okay, so now, see the ends? Make use of the ends by resting on the branches, the other two branches. Okay, so now, see the ends? Make use of the ends by resting on the branches, the other two branches. Okay, so now, see the ends? Make use of the ends by resting on the branches, the other two branches. Okay, so now, see the ends? Make use of the ends by resting on the branches, the other two branches. Okay, so now, see the ends? Make use of the ends by resting on the branches, the other two branches. Okay, so now, see the ends? Make use of the ends by resting on the branches, the other two branches. Okay, so now, see the ends? Make use of the ends by resting on the branches, the other two branches. Okay, so now, see the ends? Make use of the ends by resting on the branches, the other two branches. Okay, Rotate it, keep rotating it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, we're building the nest. So, what's next?
So Peter, what we're going to start to do is build up the perimeter of the nest with some of the larger sticks.
Okay.
So the larger sticks are going to be around the outside, arranged, and it's going to make the outside taller than the center of the nest. So the nest is going to look like the concavity of a salad bowl. Copy?
Copy.
There you go.
Suppose you could chip if you wanted, Emerson.
Start
Okay.
arranging them around the outside so they're stable.
Like, kind of like that? Yeah.
So for instance, yep, now between that and the far branch,
Back in.
there you go.
Like that?
Yep, this one over there on the outside. Underneath the white one you just put there.
Oh, under.
No, back up.
Ooh, that would be kind of nice.
Your white one.
You like that? It's kind of woven in there.
You know what? Go underneath the white one. That's fine.
So.
It's gonna lay flat. There you go. So take the white one away.
I could put the white one there.
Yeah, it's gonna fall. That's fine. Perfect.
Okay. And you don't want to twine those.
Nope.
Wow, we're really. Oh, this is like a natural.
The right side. In front of you. Yep.
Like.
Yep.
Ooh. Like that? Or.
Yep. Better. It's better. Now what you're doing is you're taking up the surface area.
Okay. Man, I wish I could tie it somehow. Like a wire.
Here. Scoot it that way. Scoot it that way. More. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Now, perfect. Yeah, now go ahead and tie those two.
Oh, right there. Okay, I need wire. Got it.
Can you make use of this on the far side? Which that branch is dead. So between this branch and your left arm, go inside, inside.
Oh, inside.
Yep. Copy. How about this one? I think we're okay now. We've got everything.
Okay.
Don't break that.
Okay.
You're gonna wire that when you go back to the other side.
But I can wire this.
We're gonna tighten it up. Copy. Now do the skid. Here we go. We're gonna build the nest. Start to arrange those.
Okay.
Large down the outside.
Clear.
Clear. I'm going on top.
Okay. Nice.
So what we're going to try to do now, Peter, is we're going to go with the branches that are there, same direction. We're just filling in.
Oh, so not like that.
Same direction. We're just filling in, so shit doesn't. Perfect. Stop. Perfect. Great. Next one.
Just
All
kinda-
of them parallel. Yes, parallel.
Oh, and not like that.
Not at the moment. Just trying to fill in the gaps, and when I get to the fine shit, it doesn't fall through.
Yep.
I don't need that little, throw that little, that throw it, toss it over your head.
Okay. Okay.
Here's the center of the, yeah, next, yeah, here we go. We're gonna go, we're trying to maintain a flat nest there.
Like that?
Yeah, okay, that's great. Just lay them down, just place them. Just place them on
Oh,
top.
that was a good one.
We're just gonna range them right. There you go.
Reach. Oh yeah.
What's that one doing there? Yep. Turn it the other way.
Like
Yeah. Let's try to stay flat. Turn it the other way.
like
Yep, that's good. Perfect, just like that. Yeah, move that one of your hands on underneath. That one, move it out of the way, turn it the other way, turn it underneath. Put it right in the middle, right there.
oh like this?
Yeah, right there, perfect. Stay clear. There you go, look at that.
Nice.
So we've got a load at this end, it's falling off. The nest is sloped this way. See? So we're gonna put all these sticks right there. Dump this, try, yeah, just dump it.
Right in the middle.
I am. Spread it around. Spread it all around.
Oh.
We're still building a nest. Take a moment. You see some gaps. So if you see some gaps, don't do anything. If you see some gaps, think about how we're going to fill those in so that we don't. So the stick right there. Yes.
Oh, it's not being used.
Yeah, exactly. Stop. The other one right underneath your elbow right there. Yeah. Nope, right there. Yes. Let's put it over here. Perfect. Good job. We're going to spread this out.
Okay. Okay.
You're going to let all the contents come out. Put it over there. And that's going to keep stuff from falling through.
Okay.
The first dump is going to be in the middle. And then take your hand, grab a bunch, put it over there, fill it in the voids. Copy?
Yep, copy.
Here we go.
Big toss.
Here, grab that. Come this way with it. Stop. Set it right there. See how that worked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we had more of that.
Grab the handful over there. Nope, over there. Put it right in that hole. Stop. Okay.
Oh, you even got little rocks. Okay, what's next? They're gonna love this. It's really solid. Clear.
Spread a little bit to the left. Stop. Spread that to the two. Stop. Now, if you can, grab a hunk full. You still have a problem. More hunk. You still have a problem over here.
Like-
Stop. Yes. Stop. Put. Okay. Let's just see. Yeah. So now let's back up. I think we're just about done.
Oh, you don't want more mulch.
I'm gonna think about it.
It's not more than. I saw this picture and it was just a pile of mulch. You know, like a 20
You know
year.
the reason? 99% of a nest is dirt because of decomposition.
Just dirt. It all breaks
It just
down.
becomes dirt.
Yeah,
I've
with
removed them that have been 4 foot thick.
just soil.
on light poles like right down there, and it's just dirt because it decomposes over time. Keep the sticks so that they can see the sticks. Yeah, don't push it over. Stop. Yep. That's perfect. Let's see the bucket. What we're gonna do with this one is that void right there,
Yep.
and the next one. simply gonna dump the bucket, but I don't want this shit on the sticks. They want to see the sticks.
Oh, okay, so keep it in here.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, I'm ready.
What's it look like back where your hand is, right there?
It's sturdy. It is somewhat open.
Can a baby chick fall through there?
Yeah.
We're gonna do one more. Now Peter, in the center of the nest there, you see that?
Yeah.
Right there. I want you to gently just kind of pull it apart. We're going to make a nest cut. Just like that. Yep. Okay, now put a little dirt down there.
Now I don't have any dirt.
I mean, that stuff's perfect. So now we have a little concavity. So that they need to, after f***ing around with the deterrents, they'll be able to come right over here and lay an egg. See?
Oh, perfect.
That's the whole idea.
They're just boom.
Yeah.
They're gonna love it.
So is that man-made plastic, the black thing?
It's like a blackberry.
Just throw it away. Throw that. Okay, we're done with the nest building.
Okay.
So now we're going to leave everything as kind of a natural look. Osprey can only build a nest in a blown out, broken top tree.
Yeah.
That's why you don't see it. Anybody see any broken top trees?
No.
Anybody see where an osprey can build a nest? Well, right there, a sill tower.
That's what they like. Thanks a lot, Jim. Okay, Emerson. Nest is built. I'm gonna be kicking out hangers. That was really fun. I hope they make themselves right at home. There we go.